Good morning. So, I haven't made a video in a long time, but my name is Nisi. I live in zone 7B in Maryland, and it's springtime, which is my favorite time of year. You got to get through all of the seasonal depression. I don't know what else to call it, but when it's cold and there's nothing growing, I'm not a happy girl. But springtime, we're in May. So I want to say we're going into the third week in May. So I want to show you how lovely the garden is right now. So this is my courtyard. I live in a townhome, and so right now the salvia is blooming. This is a weeping Siberian spruce. Isn't it gorgeous? Well, you can see all the blue is the new growth. And this is a long lace elderberry. So you can see that it started to put out the little sprays of flowers, and these turn white. And this is deciduous too, so it like completely dies back. And I actually cut off the top. I'm trying to figure out where the top was I cut off. Okay, I don't know, but somewhere around here. But I can't really see right now because it's kind of filled in. But this is one of my orange rocket barberries. I have to cut these back twice. So I cut them off during the winter time, and then probably in the next month I'll cut them down, because if I don't, they've gotten towards the top of the fence. Down here is Coreopsis, and you can see it's all budded up for it. Some growth. And this is my Asiatic lily, and it is got some buds forming, so that's exciting. That's a little Anna's Magic Ball arborvitae, so we'll see how it does. In front here are some dwarf crepe myrtles, and I've cut these down significantly, but you can see they put on growth. And more Coreopsis, so more buds, and these bloom yellow. That is another arborvitae. This one gets 6 to 10 feet, but it stays pretty slim, so it will spread out a bit, because I think it gets about 4 feet wide. So I can always cut these barberries back. They're pretty hardy. Let's see. Pink salvia. And way back there, growing up from the ground, is a calla lily. I think it's like maroon colored. These are sky pencil hollies. They have put on a lot of growth over the last 3 years, so you can see they've got some new growth on them. And this is my Sarah Burnt Heart Peony, and you see it is all fallen over. It's literally rained every single day this week, so they're all laying down. So what I think I'm gonna do, if I still want to enjoy them, is I'm gonna come and cut some of these blooms and put them in a vase so I can enjoy them in the house. This is a Golden Falls Redbud. This is a new tree for me. So I got it like winter, early spring, and I planted it. So this is the new growth it's pushing. And let's see. Down here, sorry for the shadow. These are my gladiolus, which I forgot about, but are pushing through the mulch. This is a Cryptomeria japonica, and this is a slow grower, so I thought it might be good here. This is a Shasta daisy, and these are muscari. I'm just going to leave them. And there is some hyacinth under there too, dying back. And this is another orange rocket barberry, but I keep this one tiny. And so I live in a courtyard. I mean, I live in a townhouse, so there's really not that much space here. This is my Weigela, and the flowers have died back at this point. And this is a peach tree that I was hoping I would get some peaches from, but not this year. These are fuchsia, and I like these because hummingbirds like them. Beautiful. I've actually had some hummingbirds come here before. This is my Japanese maple, and I have forgotten what kind of Japanese maple, but I have it tied off to this post here because it was leaning out for more sun, and I don't want that. I hope it survives. In this box I put garlic. So here I put just 2 regular garlic bulbs, and then these 4 are elephant garlic. So elephant garlic takes 2 years, so those will be here, but these only take 8 months, so I should be able to harvest these in November this year. And you can't get a lot of life out of a cardboard box. I mean, you're like a season, so I'll have to figure out what to do about my elephant garlic. Here's some candy red onions, and I had to put this on here, this rock and the chicken wire, because squirrels are thugs. If you garden, you know squirrels are thugs. I'm not telling you anything you don't know. They will eat all the happiness that you plant. So these are the only annuals. I'm not doing annuals really anymore other than in these containers. So this is a Persian shield plant. This is some verbena. Isn't that pretty? These are sun patience. And this is a Dichondra Silver Falls. So I just planted these. They've got all the dew and water on them from all this rain we've been getting, but it's quite lovely. This is a blackberry that I purchased, and I don't know, y'all. I don't know where I'm gonna put this, if it's gonna live in this container, but I just had to have it. So I don't think I'll get blackberries this year, because if you know anything about blackberries, they have like a primocane and then a floricane. So the primocane is probably what'll be pushed this year. So I doubt that I'll see blackberries, but if that changes, I will let you know. And it's this. Yep, that's it. This is another arborvitae. So I bought this to replace, I have actually one over here. So you see, this is another Anna's Magic Ball, and I need to dig it up because it was looking pretty sad and dying. And so I bought this to replace it, but then everything started growing in, and I was like, okay, well, I don't know how I'm gonna get in there now. And I bought this rose bush. So I've never kept roses, and I haven't planted it in yet, but this was a variety called Perfume Factory. So let me see if you can see that. Perfume Factory. And I didn't buy it because I just love this color so much. I bought it because the scent was intoxicating, gorgeous. So I hope it does well. And then this is my other annual container, the exact same stuff. It's just a Dichondra. And oh, over here is a little quick fire hydrangea. So you can see it's starting to put on buds. And sempervivums, I think those are hen and chicks. I don't even touch it. I just leave it out here on top of this container. This is the container houses the propane for my fire pit. And I haven't pulled out any of the cushions because it's still cool. So my big egg chair, my Texas Star, because even though I live in Maryland, I am a Texan. And I mean, that's pretty much it for out here. Oh, I guess not. So I planted these under the deck. So this, in this container, I have hellebores, and this is Jack Frost Brunnera. Those are, I've got 2 of these hostas. I don't even know what kind of ferns these are. I got them from the Orange Box store, Home Depot. Isn't that nice? One of my line sisters bought me this. Absolutely beautiful. And these are heucheras, and I think this is called Wild Rose Heuchera. Obviously the leaves are gorgeous. If they get enough sun, they will put out some little flowers. I don't need the flowers. I just wanted the beautiful leaves. This is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. This is a fountain that I do not currently have turned on. This is my hose link that has saved my life because when you need to water things, because I have the upstairs stuff on drip irrigation, and I'll show you that another video, but this downstairs stuff is just water from life, or if I come out and water it when it's looking sad. And so this is the yard. And actually, I was out here the other day. I probably should have filmed myself doing that, but I put some lilies over here, some Casablanca lilies, and I need to fill this up. So this is actually going to have annuals in it. I usually put just small plants in it, coleus, but this year I have so many extra marigolds. That's what's going in there, and I hope it'll do okay because I don't have as much light coming from there. But I'm sad my peony's kind of laying down, but you have to know that these blooms are kind of like bowls, you know, so they get filled with water. Oh my god, that's so pretty. And so they're heavy, and so they're just laying down. Oh my gosh, look at this. It doesn't even look real. We don't make colors like this. This is God. We can try, but this is God. Absolutely gorgeous. So they're still blooming even though they're lying on the ground. So oh, I missed these. These down here are asters. These don't bloom until later in the season, and they put up purple flowers. And before I had these rocks and the deck put in, I would get so many bunny rabbits back here, and like in your face, they will eat your plants. Like they would just come here and they ate all the flowers off my asters. And so they haven't done it since I put the rocks in, which it's been 2 years now. So we'll see how everything does. Everything's not blooming yet, but it's going to be a fantastic season, which these put out, you know, crepe myrtles put out little flowers, so they haven't yet. So everything will be blooming. Absolutely gorgeous. I can't wait.